Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like your day was kind of over before it even really started? Like, you lost before you even had breakfast? Well, it turns out you're not just imagining it. We're about to dive into how those first few minutes after you wake up are literally writing the script for your entire day. And, more importantly, how you can grab the pen and write a new one.
This quote, it's a gut punch, right? This isn't just about having a bad start. No. This is a deep psychological pattern. So let's get into it. We're going to start by diagnosing the problem. And believe me, it begins the second your eyes open.
So first up is the modern morning trap. This is where we get more input, but make way less progress. And the biggest culprit here is something almost all of us do without even thinking. We wake up, and what's the first thing we do? We grab our phone. It feels totally harmless, but it's setting this incredibly negative tone for the rest of the day.
Okay, look at this. This is so important. The gap between our perception and the reality is just massive. We tell ourselves, oh, I'm just waking up, just scrolling a bit. But what's really happening in our brain? We're immediately thrown into reaction mode. We're reacting to people who seem richer, more attractive, more successful. You're not waking up. You're starting your day by feeling like you're already falling behind.
And because of that, by the time it's only 10 in the morning, you've already burned through most of your precious energy, reacting instead of creating. This state turns us into what the source material calls glitching robots. We're just stuck in this loop. Panic, distraction, responding to everyone else's priorities. All our best, most creative energy is just gone, poof, before our real work has even started.
But you know what? The problem actually starts even before you touch your phone. It kicks off with the very first decision you make. Yep, we're talking about that seemingly innocent snooze button. See, here's the thing about hitting snooze. It isn't really about getting more sleep. Not at all. It's a daily practice in procrastination. Every time you do it, you are literally training your brain, right at the start of the day, that when things get a little tough, you delay, you avoid. It's a small betrayal of the promise you made to yourself just last night to get up on time. And this isn't just a morning thing. No way. This one simple action creates this powerful negative cycle that follows you out of the bedroom. It shows up later when you put off that difficult conversation at work or you delay making a decision about your finances. It all starts right here with the snooze.
All right, so let's say you survive the snooze negotiation. Now you face the next trap. You reach for your phone, which pretty much acts as a digital kidnapper, hijacking your morning before you even get a say in it. Just think about it for a second. Your phone really is a digital slot machine. We call it a productivity tool, but what are you really doing? You're pulling the lever, looking for a notification, a like, a comment, a shocking headline. Each little thing gives you a tiny hit of pleasure, a tiny little reward. It's literally designed to get you hooked.
And this right here, this is the real kicker. It's called an early dopamine spike. It's like having a giant slice of chocolate cake for breakfast. When you get that easy, zero-effort sugar rush from scrolling, your brain is totally unprepared for the cardboard taste of actual, difficult, meaningful work later. You've basically just wrecked your focus for the entire day.
So, what do high performers do? What's the secret? It's this. It's ridiculously simple. No phone for the first 30 to 60 minutes of the day. Period. That's it. It's a non-negotiable rule. The world can wait. Your emails can wait. Your energy and focus are just too valuable to give away first thing in the morning.
Okay, so we've spent a lot of time talking about the problem, right? We've diagnosed the disease. So now let's pivot to the cure. And you might be surprised to hear that the fix is actually incredibly simple. Maybe even a little, well, boring.
Right. This is the big question. If you're not hitting snooze and you're not scrolling on your phone, what on earth are you supposed to do? What does a winning morning actually look like? Here it is, the foundation. And it's so simple, it's beautiful. The first step is non-negotiable. When that alarm goes off, your feet hit the floor. That's it. Then, just two simple actions to build momentum. Drink a glass of water and make your bed. Now, this might sound so small, so pointless. Make my bed? Really? But the psychology here is huge. Your brain needs proof. By making your bed, you start your day with a completed task. It's the first piece of evidence you give yourself that you are a person who finishes things. It's your first win of the day.
So let's look at the philosophy behind these simple actions. What you're really doing is making a fundamental shift. You're moving from a reactive state to an intentional one. You're taking back control.
Ultimately, it all boils down to the choice you see right here.
Are you going to let the world speak first? Let the notifications, the emails, the demands of others drain your energy and force you to follow their agenda? Or are you going to speak first? Create your own energy and lead your own day.
And this is where the real magic happens. You just need 5 minutes, 5 minutes of stillness to update your, let's call it, spiritual GPS, whether that's prayer for you or meditation or just planning out your day on a piece of paper. Without it, you can be super busy all day long, but still end up at the totally wrong destination, feeling completely empty.
Okay, this final section, this takes the whole conversation to an even deeper level. We're going to move beyond just habits and talk about identity. It's about completely reframing what discipline actually means.
This is such a powerful idea. We tend to think of discipline as punishment, right? As being hardcore. But what if discipline isn't punishment? What if discipline is peace? It's about saving the enormous amount of mental energy you waste every single day just debating with yourself, negotiating, procrastinating.
And here's where it all comes together. Every single time you get up without hitting snooze, drink that water, and make your bed, you're not just doing a task. You're casting a vote for a new identity. You are proving to the most important person in your life, yourself, that you are trustworthy.
And that's the end game. That's the ultimate outcome. When you truly trust yourself to do the small, boring things, the big things just start to fall into place. You start operating from this place of integrity and power, and suddenly success isn't something you have to chase anymore. It's something that starts chasing you.
So here it is. This is your call to action. It's not about some big, complex new life hack. It's about embracing what we could call your boring era. Start tomorrow. Feet hit the floor. Drink the water, make the bed. That's it. And so I'll leave you with this one question to think about. Look at your daily habits, especially in the morning. Are they a source of punishment, a source of stress and fighting with yourself? Or are they the foundation of your peace? The choice, as always, is yours.